got Black Label Trading. This cigar was provided generously by Stephen J. I believe it was a 4-pack, so we're going to review this. It's going to be just a cigar. At my classic spot here. This is Robusto. Looks like a kind of a chunky Robusto, maybe 5 by 52. I don't think 54, but I'll look it up. It's listed as a Nicaraguan cigar, as a Habano wrapper, Nicaraguan. The smell of the foot was quite funky. Let me cut this up, and the wrapper's got kind of a thinnish, more of a thinnish look for a Nicaraguan. We'll see what's going on with that. It's got quite a pack on it, though. Normally, this brand, Blackwork Studios, Black Label Trading Company, it's part of the Oveja, right? Oveja, whatever. But I always get confused because, I mean, they're part of Blackwork Studios and Black Label Trading. It's really, I don't want to say it's, I got to look that up. Is it the same company, but just two different avenues of the same brand? Or is it a line? Or is it two separate companies with two different, I don't know, they all have this, evil satanic banding, which, whatever. I mean, that's what they're going for. At least they're being honest. All their stuff is like some type of Catholic religious things, but with very dark, semi-demonic, evil-looking shit. Like they have one called, I think, the Black Madonna, and I think they have one called the Salvation. Basically anything to do with, Catholicism, but then also very, so it's got that going for it, if you want to walk in a room or walk around and scare people, man, it's got that going for it. Let's check it out, and then from here, I guess after I smoke the 4, we'll compare them. But not that it really needs a major comparison. It's not. I feel like Blackwork Studios, Black Label Trading Company, is a brand that has. Once you smoke this company, people are pretty, I wouldn't say devout, but I always enjoy this Black Label Trading or Blackwork Studios. I always feel like they're really well priced and good cigars, if not very good sometimes, and they're very reusable. And I feel like they're a good mid-tier company that makes affordable cigars that a lot of flavor, never like super ass kicking, but more on the stronger side. Some could be a little on the stronger side, but they're all generally pretty strong with some type of unique profile. They're not like run-of-the-mill Habanos or Connecticut's or Maduros. That's not what they do. They're very unique. So whether you love it or hate it, in my opinion, I think that if you want like a unique brand overall in the mid-tier category, I don't think you can go wrong with anything Blackwork Studios or Black Label Trading Company. So yeah, let's get this going. Benediction. Benediction. Very easy draw. I mean, by that draw, but it's pulling though. Almost loose draw. You could probably smoke this pretty fast. Off the bat, it's a heavy medium plus, not a weak cigar at all. Listed as an Habano, but it's not a traditional Habano type of vibe. I like what it's doing though. That's a long and heavy finish, very nutty. Almost a syrupy sweetness to it. A nice coffee note, not a very dark coffee note. That's kind of a nice cigar. We got, nice nuttiness, syrupy sweetness, a nice coffee note. It's a nice, comfortable amount of black pepper spice. I'd say this right now, yeah. I mean, right now it's off to definitely stronger than a medium, and quite nice flavor. Nutty, syrupy sweetness, black pepper spice, a little bit of earth. I say right now we're at like a 65% darkness. We'll come back, but I would say this is a nice, enjoyable cigar, mid-tier, and we'll see what happens. It's getting a little soft right there, so we'll see as we continue with this what the deal is. Well, deep into it, you can see the ash is quite flaky. I wouldn't say construction is, on the higher end. It's it's looking okay overall. The draw is very loose, but it is pulling though. I'd give the cigar a solid 4.3. I think it's a good mid-tier cigar, and I think the price points on these are pretty reasonable, especially if you can get them like in a bundle or something like that. This came in, I think, a 4-pack or 5-pack. Right now, it's somewhere between a heavy medium plus and a or a light, medium, full. So you could use this kind of cigar for any time, you know, if you want something stronger than a Connecticut for early in the day, or, you know, early any time. Nice coffee notes, rich black pepper. There's some earth, there's a nice syrupy sweetness and a raw sugar note. So I got nothing bad to say about it. The overall feel and vibe to it is a good cigar. I feel it's like a good to maybe very good cigar. It's not an amazing cigar. I think it's definitely worth trying if you get these, you know, for sub $10, $7, $8. I think it's something that you might enjoy, and you're getting a lot of rich flavor, but don't expect it to be extremely refined at this price point. There are other brands around this price point, give or take. You can smoke My Father or LFD or etc. or EP Carrillo, or maybe a lower level Plasencia. But all in all, I think it's a good cigar at a 4.3, and we'll come back later towards the end. But it is enjoyable. I think this would probably pair good with a nice coffee. So that's where I'm at with this cigar. It's listed as a Nicaraguan Habano, and but you're not looking at a lot of wood notes or sourdough notes, not like as like a classic Habano. So that could be a good or a bad thing if you're looking for a classic Habano vibe. It's not. This whole brand doesn't do like the norm classics, which like a traditional blend. So in the end, slightly a little bit sloppy, a little bit of construction, but it was enjoyable. It's a 4.3, long heavy finish, 65% darkness, sweet nuttiness, syrupy, raw sugar, black pepper, some earth. I had nothing bad to say about it. It's not like a banger. It's not a very high, very good cigar, but it's from good to very good. And I'd say I'd recommend it for a good price point. Yeah, the draw's a little on the loose side, and the construction is a little, you know, as I'm smoking it, but I did enjoy it. So it's a 4.3. I could recommend it, but, you know, check it out. I don't think it's Blackwork Studio's best cigar, or you know, the other ones that I've enjoyed more, but I think it's still, it holds its own as being a good to very good type of cigar at a 4.3, and I think it'll be a nice midday cigar with coffee. That's it. Stay fresh.